Hello everybody, welcome back to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We are just going to grab some more rewards here from the monster arena and then we'll continue on our way. It looks like the purifying salt there was for capturing a bunch of different dragons. And let's see what we have next. Oh yeah, I was checking the inventory. Looked like I had captured everything up until Beacon. Yeah, it looks like I needed to catch a couple more zoos here. Alright, what else do we have going on here? Fiends you brought me, and so that's the ultimate wolf. Chocobo feather times 99, I don't know, those are okay. Useful at least for teaching your Aeon's haste. Okay, what else do we have here? Looks like there's at least a couple more. Okay, Shadow Gem times 99, alright. So that looked like that was for defeating or bringing fiends from Beacon Island. I assume that's, you know, capture one of all the different versions. Mega Phoenix times 99, very nice for capturing all kinds of different birds. Looked like he said there. And what else do we have? I think we have one more reward. Oh, I don't know what this one is. Gambler Spirit times 99. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, let's move on here. I think that was all. Yeah, that was everything. For the time being, that is. And, alright, so yeah, I got a little bit of a clip here. Just showing you guys where the Onion Knight's actually at. Unfortunately, when I made my initial trip here, I had forgot all about grabbing it. So, obviously, I've already defeated Geosguano and, you know, obtained Anima. So we've been here, you know, quite a few times already. I think the treasure chest is actually up. Well, not up. I guess what would it be the... Gosh, this area is a little confusing now. Okay, so we're going clockwise. I would guess it's around the like 4 to 5 o'clock position, I suppose, if this was a clock. At least I think. Let's see here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. More like 6. It's looking like. I think anyway. Yeah, here we go. Use the Celestial Mirror. Alright, so yeah, more like 6, 7. Okay. And this one's a little odd. So, we obtained the Onion Knight here, and normally the character that you, obtain the weapon for shows up to kind of claim it, but Lulu obviously can't be in the underwater area, so she can't show up.
Spear of days long past, eh? There is a legend, you know. Just before the horrible sin appeared, a terrible war raged between Bevel and Zanarkand. When the armies of Bevel attacked Mount Gagazet, they heard a song echoing across the snowy slopes. 'Tis a song from an other world, they said. Soldiers panicked and ran. And then, as if to pursue the retreating armies, sin appeared. Sometime later, scouts from Bevel braved the mountain. On the other side, they witnessed the ruins that had been Zanarkand. The city destroyed, not a single soul left standing, gone. In its place, a multitude of the faith had gathered on Gagazet. They were singing a song. It's the song we now call the Hymn of the Faith. And that, as they say, is that. Well, maybe not all of it. Would you like to hear the rest? Rumors flew in Bevel about Sin's sudden appearance. They said that the people of Zanarkand became the faith that they had called Sin, and that the man responsible was none other than the summoner Yevon, ruler of Zanarkand. Yes, the Lord Father of Lady Yunalesca. On the eve of Zanarkand's destruction, Lady Yunalesca had fled to safety with her husband Zeon. Later, the two used the final summoning to defeat Sin. Yet the people of Bavel still feared Hugh Yevon. It was to quell his wrath that they revered him and first spread his teachings. And so were born the temples of Yevon. I suppose it's possible Yunalesca had planned it that way from the start. A fair trade. She defeats Sin in exchange for her Lord Father's honor. Of course, there's no proof. No, the facts are lost in the mists of time. And who'd admit Yevon was an enemy of Bavel? You can bet the temples had a hand in covering that one up. And that, as they say, is that.
All right, an interesting little story there from Macon. I don't know how much of that is true or what, you know, as far as like official stories, I don't know what exactly is, you know, accurate there and what isn't, but anyways, we did get the trophy there, by the way. I kind of forgot to mention that. We got the trophy called Weapon Master, and that's just for obtaining all of the celestial weapons. I believe you get that, yeah, you get the trophy regardless of whether or not you have all the sigils and crests and whatnot. But being that we've got all the weapons now, as well as all of the sigils and crests, I decided to come here and essentially just power them all up at the same time. You definitely don't have to wait if you know, you really want to get going on, you know, a specific character's weapon, you know, and get it powered up before you complete some of the other side quests. You know, again, go right ahead. For me, since I still had so many different enemies that I needed to capture yet, I just kind of, you know, stuck with the old capture weapons with Titus and Waka and Orin there. And then, you know, again, I just kind of came here and now we are powering everything all up at once. Glorious day. These weapons, by the way, I feel like I need to at least point this out. They ignore defense, which is insanely useful. The only thing, though, is they lose their ignore defense like property when you use an overdrive. So something like an extremely high defense target with using something like Titus's Blitz Ace, you know, where it's going to be multiple hits. Normally, like a regular hit, you know, would usually do like 9,999 damage as long as Titus is fairly healthy, and we'll get back to that in a second too. But again, now you're gonna lose your defense piercing, I guess, effect whenever you use those kind of overdrives. So you know, in some cases, the overdrives are, I wouldn't say useless, but you'll do much less damage than you expected to get, you know. Like a, you know, a normal hit would do probably 99,999 because these have, you know, break damage. And you know, as long as you've got a decent amount of strength and so on and so forth. But oftentimes on the beefier enemies, especially like the monster arena, and you know, I can think of a couple other ones, but there's a good chance that you'll only be doing like 10,000 damage, you know. So something like Titus's Blitz Ace, being that it's only, you know, I want to say it's like 9 hits or something like that. I don't quote me on that though. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but there's a good chance that you're actually only going to do about the same amount of damage as a regular hit anyway. So, you know, unfortunately, that's the weak spot, I suppose, of these weapons. But you know, I guess there's not much you can do about it. So you kind of just got to deal with it. But the other thing I wanted to talk about with these things too is now most characters have weapons that the damage increases with the more health that you have. Orin's, on the other hand, works in the opposite way. The closer he is to, you know, 0 health, the more power he gets. But again, for the most part, these characters' weapons will do more damage as they have more health. So, you know, that's the unfortunate thing too about them, is that, you know, as you start getting knocked down and lower on health, well, then you're going to, you know, not be as, I suppose, useful. And then I guess on top of all that, there's a couple of different aspects of armor customization that can kind of go along with these. And you know, there's an argument, definitely, and I guess I would definitely agree to a certain point, that the break HP limit, the customizable ability on your gear, is not all that fantastic because of the way that the items work. For instance, an X potion will only recover 9,999 health. So, you know, if you use break damage, or sorry, break HP limit, and your character is sitting at 99,999 health, well, that X potion is still only going to, you know, recover about 10k. We'll just say 10k for ease. So, you know, again, that's going to definitely determine how you kind of customize your gear, I suppose, later on in the game. And I guess I'll probably talk about that a little bit more in maybe one of the videos coming up. Once that kind of stuff actually becomes available. There's right around now you can kind of start working on that kind of stuff, but yeah, here you go. So here's the Calibolg. Very, very nice abilities on it. Oh, and I passed goddamn. Riku's, I don't know. Gillionaire, double AP, meh. It's not that great, to be honest. That weapon is not that great, but it is good for the time being and for, you know, obtaining more gil and whatnot. Triple overdrive, first strike, counterattack. That one is pretty insane. Onion Knight, triple overdrive, magic booster, and 1 MP cost. It's very good. World champion, triple overdrive, double AP is lame. Evade and counter is good. Spirit Lance, double AP, evade and counter, meh. Double AP, 1 MP cost. Yeah, 1 MP cost, that's good. Anyways, for the most part, you know, your celestial weapons are going to be the best weapons in the game. There are certain scenarios where you could, you know, customize yourself a weapon, and it could, you know, again, in some cases, mostly, I guess, in reference to like Titus and Waka, where, you know, with the multi-hit overdrives, you could outperform potentially one of your celestial weapons with, you know, with a customized weapon. But for the most part, that's just not going to be the case, and it's going to be tough to beat those. Extremely tough to beat those. I was trying to find Wants, but he is not here in the Macalania Woods yet, so we have to take care of the hybrid stuff, and then he will appear near the entrance there to the Thunder Plains, I believe it is. So we will take care of the hybrid stuff, and I'll continue the commentary after.
Infidel!
Man, don't these guys ever give up?
You regret showing your face here. We'll strike you down in the name of Yevon.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so guys...
If they want to fight, let's give them one!
Prepare to charge!
Stop!
Captain?
Lady Yuna is not to be harmed. She's no traitor. That is an evil rumor spread by the Al-Bed. What? Maester Micah himself told me.
Then, what are we to do?
Stand down! As she says. What was that about evil Al-Bed? I do not understand it myself. All Yevon seems to be in a state of confusion. Why, yesterday, they called me out of the blue and made me captain of the guard.
Short on believers?
Yes, the chaos in the temples is worse than I'd imagined. It's horrible. And all the priests do is blame each other. worry what will become of Yevon. But no! I must be the rock that stands against the swirling tides, right? Lady Yuna, I must tell you, your courage has been a great inspiration to me.
Yeah, that's great, but we came here to see Maester Micah. Is he here?
Yes, I shall arrange an audience. Please wait in the courtroom.
Hey! Hey! Wait! What was all that about the Albed lying and stuff?
Simple. Yuna has become Micah's only hope.
Oh... Okay.
Just what does he think he can get away with?
Time to teach him some manners.
Yes, let's.
Why are you here? You must go and defeat Sin quickly. You have obtained the final Aeon from Yunalesca, have you not?
Well, we did meet her.
We fought and defeated her.
What?
Summoners and Guardians will be sacrificed for the final summoning no more.
You have profaned and subverted a 1,000-year-old tradition. Fools! Infants! Do you realize what you've done? You've taken away the only means of calming Sin.
Hey, maybe that's not the only way. We think we've got another.
Why? Preposterous! There is no other way!
The Grand Maester running away?
Spira has lost its only hope. Destruction is inevitable. You Yevon's spiral of death will consume us all. I have no desire to watch Spira die.
It won't die.
Who is this Yevon guy?
Lady Yunalesca also mentioned him.
Wait, Gramps! Who's Yevon?
He who crafts the souls of the dead into unholy armor. An armor called Zen. Clad in it, Yevon is invincible. And the only thing that could have pierced that armor, you have destroyed. Nothing can stop it now.
Disappear on us, will you? Rotten son of a shoe puff.
Where is the Grand Maester?
He,
He's not here yet. How long must we wait?
That's odd. I'll go look for His Grace.
It's you.
Come to my room. Okay.
Who you talking to?
Oh, no one.
I must go see the Faith.
I see.
Hello. I must thank you for the Aeon.
So what's up?
So, have you found a way to truly defeat Sin?
Well...
Well?
We fight Yevon.
Yes. If you defeat Yevon, it will end. Tell me, what do you know about Yevon?
He's what makes Sin come back.
Sin is his armor. It protects him.
Yu Yevon was once a summoner long ago. He was peerless. Yet now he lives for one purpose, only to summon. He is neither good nor evil. He is awake, yet he dreams. But maybe not forever.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're ending it.
Yes. Even if you defeat Sin with the final summoning, Yu Yevon will live. Yu Yevon will join with the final Aeon. He will transform it into a new Sin.
Yu Yevon merges with the Aeon.
Then, protected by this new Sin he has created, Yu Yevon continues the summoning.
For eternity, huh?
But you know there is no such thing as eternity if you end it, is there?
Uh-huh.
Yu Yevon lives inside Sin. Yuna, listen. When you fight Yu Yevon, we will help you. Promise me you'll summon us. I'm afraid your swords and magic won't be enough. Please call us. Promise?
Yes.
But you know, when it is all over, we will wake and our dream will end. Our dream will vanish.
Yeah. You've been dreaming a long time, haven't you?
I'm sorry.
I'm grateful.
About what?
Oh, nothing. Hey, don't make that face. Come on, we're gonna beat Sin. Let's see some cheer, okay?
You're hiding something.
I'm not.
Really? You're a bad liar, you know?
I'm afraid the Grand Maester is nowhere to be found.
It's okay, we were just leaving.
Oh, I see.
Hey! Maybe you could help us with the hymn.
Hey, good idea!
It's like, we need you to tell as many people as you can.
What should I tell them?
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith. When they hear it, we need everyone to sing along.
Everyone in Spira.
I'm not sure I understand.
You don't have to. Just tell everyone.
A ship in the sky will sing the hymn of the faith? So, when they hear it, everyone should sing along, correct?
If they do, we might be able to defeat Sin.
Truly?
Yes.
That's wonderful. You can count on me. I shall tell all of Spira.
All right, so here we are back in the ship. We do have just a tiny little bit of dialogue between Waka and Sid, mostly, I believe. And then we will, you know, I guess, finish up this video.
There's something I want to say before the fight. I guess I didn't know anything about the Al Bhed. Didn't know anything. Didn't want to listen to anything. I was a big jerk. So, well, I'm sorry, huh? Please forgive me.
Don't let it bother you. Hey, I'm guilty of hating those darn Yevonites myself.
Well, there's a lot of folk in this world. Some of them good, some of them bad. That's all there is to it.
Good talk. Look at that, all these people maturing. Wow. Look at that, Waka finally kind of, you know, seeing the truth, I suppose. And I believe at this point, maybe it was actually a little bit earlier, but you can obviously recruit Waka here. And I've actually never leveled up Waka at this point in the game, just because, I mean, it's so late in the game that it doesn't really, I don't know, I wouldn't say that it's not worth it. It's just,
What were they for?
you know, if you wait to play Blitzball until this point, then for sure, totally worth it. But unfortunately, I do most of my Blitzball very early in the game, and so at this point, it's kind of like, well, do I really want to, you know, build Waka all the way up from square one? The rest of my characters are like level 70-ish. So, you know, again, extremely difficult to bring him up to on par, I suppose, with everybody else.
Final showdown with She.
But anyways, for the end of the video here, we're actually going to fly down to the Macalania Woods, where Wance is hanging out. And I just wanted to show you guys a really great place to obtain some, you know, good gear, I suppose, for the end of the game. He has weapons as well as armor for everybody. They're all 4-slot, and they are all completely empty, so you can customize them exactly the way you want. You know, unfortunately, I wouldn't suggest buying one of everything for everybody, just because it's extremely expensive and it's going to be extremely difficult. You'll have to do a ton of farming in order to customize all of the abilities or all the different stuff that you want. So, you know, with that said, there are some ways to obtain gear that have, you know, at least 4 slots. And, you know, maybe potentially have at least one of the abilities that you're looking for. On top of all that, your weapons are going to be pretty top-notch. I mean, if you've got the Celestials and they're all powered up, it's going to be extremely difficult, you know, once again, to try to top those. So, if in that case, you know, you're looking at more like maybe customizing some of the actual armor, which I definitely recommend. You can really come up with some really good stuff if you do that. But anyways, we're going to cut the commentary here, so like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Hope these guides are helpful, though, and hope you tune in for more. All right, thanks for watching.